Hello, ladies. It is TLC Thursday, and it's kind of special today because I have my girlfriend, Erica Jackson. She's usually behind the camera, and in previous videos, you probably saw her dancing in my kitchen. So she's actually here to join me because we're going to call this episode Bring Your Friend to Work Day.
Love it. Love it.
We just thought we'd have fun with this because we were just talking a little bit when we shoot our videos. We kind of have discussions about what's going on and what women are feeling, and we thought today would be perfect for us to talk about who we actually live for. So my question to you before we get started is, think about this while the intro plays, I guess. Who do you live for? Who is it? Is it your family? Is it your spouse? Is it your kids? Is it, people who you work with? Or is it yourself? Think about that and get a pen and paper because we're just gonna have a little conversation and give you some takeaways. Alex is probably like, oh God.
Thanks, you came and you gave us an
Oh yeah, Alex, there's some wine
Don't
involved.
put this in here. Or
Don't.
We will fly to where you are and wreck your puzzle.
You stay away from my puzzle.
And so anyways, he's totally gonna put that in there. Okay, so did you answer the question? Who do you actually live for? Well, for some of you, or most of you actually, I know that you're living for a lot of people. And with that comes, and you've heard us talk about this before, different roles, right? We're constantly just manipulating different roles in our life. But do you do it in your own way? So for instance, if you're a mom, if you're, entrepreneur, if you're a wife, do you fulfill those roles in your own way? And I was just talking to Erica today, which I think I would love I would love for them to hear your wisdom. She's a coach. And what do you see happening with women nowadays? I mean, just because we have so many roles.
Exactly. I mean, being a woman, we tend to take on so many different roles. We're a mother, we're a psychiatrist, we're a cook, we're a chef, we're an excellent lover. So, it's really hard. It's hard to not kind of be a sponge for seeing other great moms or just other great people in society and say, hey, you know what, I want to be like that. I want to be her. And then you think to yourself, well, how can I be that way? And you almost mimic that person thinking that it's, going to get you where you need to go. And I just see that women are not living for themselves, and they're almost seeing something that they like,
right,
and then copying it instead of taking what they like about it, taking the good and incorporating it into themselves. They then just try to become that person instead, or
Absolutely.
Become that perfect mom, or become that perfect baker. So I just constantly see women. I don't want to say, stealing identities.
That says the criminal who stole your identity.
Oof, boy, he's is that a woman?
Sandy Bigelow, Patterson.
But taking on roles that are not of themselves. So.
No, that's so true. And I think we do it in ways that we don't know, because it could go to really severe where our families, where we go into like social structures where families, tell kids that, in order to be successful, there's there's the strategy behind it, which is to go to school, go to college, get married, have kids. And it's almost like this whole structure made by society and even families. And then we embed that story within ourselves growing up. And we're like, oh my goodness, in order for my life to be successful, I have to do this, this, and this. In order for me to find, the man of my dreams, I have to do this, this, and this. In order for me to make my business successful, I have to copy this person and do this, this, and this. And while there, I believe, is a science to achieving certain things that you want, I think it's so crucially important that we do it in our own way. I am one to have looked at so many role models in my life, and especially with TLC and having her behind the camera, and she tells me kind of like some fun things to do, and everyone who is around my life. But they know who I am and what I want to bring to you guys. And so I feel that even though I have a lot of role models in my life of, where business goes and how they relay messages, I find it crucially important for me to do it in my own way.
Exactly.
Which is why you get TLC videos. But I think it's so important for you ladies. We just wanted to kind of like share just kind of a snippet of what we feel you should be doing. And if you can find 5 things about yourself, 5 qualities that you know that you can implement into everything that you do, so that even if you're a mother, you're being that mother in the way that you find fun, energetic, and passionate, right? You know what TLC is about by now. And if you haven't, you're just getting on the bandwagon, watch some of my previous videos. We're all about passion.
That's right.
And find how you can bring who you are and all the qualities and all the things that you find important in your life to those specific roles. Because then what you'll find is, even though in the beginning of this video you said that you were living, maybe for other people, you'll find that when you do it in your own way, you're actually living for yourself. You're just contributing to a lot of other people. And so I think it's kind of important that we give that message, right?
Definitely.
Because
we are all perfect.
Yeah.
We're all beautiful, we're all amazing, and the best thing you can do is be yourself, and that's been around for years.
Yes.
So
yeah, there's no other, we shouldn't be trying out for other roles. We have our own roles that no one else can take. She, brings so much to my life, and there's nothing that she has her own role. And we don't need to be each other. We don't need to act like each other. We just bring our specific things to each other's lives. And I think it's like,
each other.
Yeah. And I think all you ladies, and every time I talk to you and every time I engage with you, you guys are so beautiful. And that's who you need to be, is just you. You have your little quirks and fun times and your own little things that make you passionate and energized. And it's different from me and it's different from her. And that's beautiful. And so in any role that you do in life and who you have to cater to, do it in your own way. Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
We love you all.
Yay! I know Alex doesn't like when I go eat, but it's okay. That's me. And you see Alex, who's going to be editing this video, do not take the eat part out, because that is who I am. So ladies, like always, TLC Thursday happens every Thursday, and we love to get questions from you and also just to learn what's going on in your life. So feel free to comment on any one of my social media outlets, and we will be there to answer as much as possible. And you'll probably,
she'll be there.
She's behind the camera, so.
Yeah, she'll be there to answer your questions. I'll be there to just learn from what she said.
She's the one who's having the discussions with me. So I love you ladies, and be you and live passionately. Mwah.
Bye.
Like what you see? Check out last week's TLC Thursday video by clicking right here. And for more TLC goodness, go to theladiescoach.com, where you'll find loads of loving fun. Yeah.
That was fun. It was like a talk show.
I know.
She started.